Hello, everybody. Two of the words that we may hear the most are character and courage. We're raised by our parents or grandparents or our community to be a person of character, to have the courage to do the right thing, whether it's standing up for injustice or any kind of discrimination or harassment, any type of inequality. To have the courage to stand up, make a stand. When we go into an organization, they hope, and we hope, that we uphold the standards that they have. And often those standards revolve somewhat around character and courage. We hear those words, but it's harder to know what a person of character is, or a person of courage, or more importantly, how you become that type of person. Over the years, I've had a number of quotes and statements that I've read and remembered because they remind me that this is how you become a person of character, and this is how you develop the courage to do the right thing. I hope they mean as much to you as they do to me, and I thought I'd share them with you here. First, character. If I'm a cow and someone calls me a zebra, it doesn't make me a zebra. Love that statement. If I'm a cow and someone calls me a zebra, it doesn't make me a zebra. I tell this to the kids all the time. In fact, I'll tell my daughter, who has brown hair, if someone says that you have blonde hair, do you automatically have blonde hair? No, of course not, Dad. Then never care what people think. Those that always put you down never have your interests at heart, and never give your heart to someone who doesn't have your interests at heart. And it's an important lesson about not only what people would say to you, but also what you think of yourself. Another is pay no attention to what critics say. No statue has ever been erected to a critic. There's very few people you meet in life who are negative, maladjusted, but yet they become legendary. They live a mythic life of consequence that results in a statue being erected regarding the type of life that they lived and the type of person that they were. It rarely happens. It's only the good that usually get the statues. So pay no attention to those who constantly belittle and put you down. It also means that you shouldn't be the same. A statement I read some years ago, it says, "There's nothing noble in being superior to others. The true nobility is being superior to your previous self." In other words, the only one you compete against in life is you. Make yourself better, not better against somebody else. And lastly, when all goes against you, when there may be critics, or when you look a bit envious against others, remember that if all believed in an eye for an eye, the world would be blind. It takes the true person of character, to forgive others, but also to live the type of life that no matter what's said about me or done to me, I will never respond in kind. That's character. Courage, stand up for what's right, even if you stand alone, is something that I read some years ago. Very similar is do what's right. It'll gratify some and astonish the rest. That's actually one of my favorite. Do what's right. It will gratify some and astonish the rest. That tells us, if you believe in that statement, that most people don't do what's right, or at least don't have the courage to do what's right. And knowing what's right and doing what's right are two different things. Final statement that I have is, ideas won't keep. Something must be done about them. Courage isn't saying I have the right courage. Courage is I can do the right thing. I have the courage to do the right thing. It's not just thinking, it's doing. So that's a person of character. That's a person of courage. A person of character doesn't care too much about what other people think. They certainly don't compare themselves against others. No matter what's done to them, they always want to do better to other people. They always look for the good along the road of life. Those that have courage will always do what's right, and it will make some happy, and the rest will be astonished. Our world moves based on people of character and people of courage. Hopefully, these quotes and statements help you to become the type of person that you think you always could be. Everybody, the best.